I want to take a few seconds at the beginning of this video to tell you about our other channel, The History of Weapons. That link is below. I want to take a moment and first thank those of you who are supporting this channel through Patreon. I believe this is a very important channel for many reasons. Number one, we stand up for the Second Amendment, and what that means to us is we stand up for the truth in regards to many things that revolve around the Second Amendment. We're not on that guy's side or that guy's side. We're on freedom of your ability to defend yourself and your family and to preserve this God-given right that only God gives. It is only Him that gives us this freedom, and the only way to preserve it in an evil world is with the Second Amendment. It's very important that it stand. And both sides, Republicans and Democrats, have come up against the Second Amendment in the last few years. So, you know, we're not on anybody's side. We're on the side of our freedom to worship God and protect ourselves and our family. But more importantly, second, this channel stands up for the truth in the Word of God. And that's something a lot of people are not doing in this world. A lot of what I do is because of the anger that has grown in me, seeing satanic teaching in churches that revolve around escapism of the rapture, or revolve around this idea of building a few men in the church, a stockpile of wealth, and build massive churches while the people outside the doors continue to grow hungrier and hungrier. And, you know, and not teaching. I have never been to a church that taught Matthew 25, that taught the separation of the sheep and the goats. Never. That is extremely satanic, to not teach the fact that Jesus Christ Himself said that He will separate everyone, some to His left, some to His right. And those who fed the hungry, clothed the naked, took care of the widows and the orphans, visited the prisoners and the sick, those will go off into everlasting life with Jesus Christ. The others, it says they go off into everlasting punishment. And that is a hard pill for people to swallow, because their whole life they've been taught something. They just say a few words when they were young, and that's all they have to do. But the reality is when the Spirit dwells within, when that is real, when you say those words, because those are the only things that'll save you, by the way. I'm not saying your works save you. I'm saying those words will save you. But if those are real words, if they come from the heart, you didn't just say them because your mom told you to say them. You didn't just say them because everybody else was saying it. You didn't just say it because that's what everybody in your community does. You actually said it from the heart. The Spirit will dwell within. And if the Spirit dwells within, then you're gonna desire to be about your Father's business. That's why it is written in the Word of God, a faith without works is dead. And these kind of things are just not being preached in the church, and I believe it's satanic. I'm not saying the people preaching them are satanic, or the people sitting in the church pews are satanic. I'm saying that I believe that it is Satan that created that teaching to fool people and make them weak, and make them gluttonous, and make them do exactly the opposite of what it is Jesus Christ has asked us to do. And the world, with both these things, with the political aspect of the Second Amendment and the political aspect of religion and God, both these things are spun with lies on both sides. They're all spun with lies. This guy can't always be a liar, and that guy can't always be the truth teller. They all are liars. And I think that there needs to be more of exactly this, where somebody says, you know what, here is the truth, and I'm sorry it hurts your feelings. I'm sorry you're going to unsubscribe. Like, I'm sorry, but it is the truth. And if it comes from my Father, I'm going to speak it, because I know it to be true, because He is the Father of truths, and their lies do not exist within God. So, you know, that's what you're going to get here. So I want to thank those of you who are patrons. I want to encourage those of you who support this kind of thing to consider being patrons. Maybe consider donating as little as $1 single a month would definitely support this channel. So regardless of how or if you even support this channel at all, Keep seeking the truth. It is there. And when you seek the truth in the Word of God, the lies become more and more obvious, and they're everywhere. It's not just one side. Keep seeking the truth in the Word of God. It's different than what a lot of people are telling you it is. So love to hear your thoughts on all that. Put them in the comments below. If you like this video, click like and subscribe. Feel called to support this channel through Patreon. That link is also below. But the most important part of this channel, we take prayer requests, so don't ever hesitate to send that in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guidance. And as always, love God, love your family, and